Do you know what's great about YouTube? Is that every now and then you meet a like-minded creator. And today I'm meeting with Pyro, who is a fellow geek and comic book fan, and we're gonna talk about superheroes, comic books, and everything really. His name is Aaron? I think it's Aaron. Haha, there they are. There they are. What's up, man?
Not much. And yourself? How's things?
Very good, very nice. Alright, it's great to meet you, bro.
You too. How's things?
It's good. How was your trip?
Trip was good. From London to here, it's only about 30 minutes. How was your day?
Busy. Very busy. A lot of recording, a lot of editing. Most of actually than the recording itself. Then I went to the gym, I cleaned up the house and all kinds of things. So yeah, the day busy.
I didn't do any of that. I woke up and I played video games.
I'm so jealous. I'm jealous now, definitely jealous now. We probably should talk how we connected for all that YouTube thing. Do you remember?
I think you tell it better.
I know better. I think it was in Vero, that new social platform thingy. It's been around Deadpool?
Mainly around, that was during the time when Avengers, Deadpool was coming out, and then I saw that you had done your vlog for Deadpool, and I checked it out.
But yeah, that's pretty much how we connected, and then you know the passion for superheroes and the movies and the comic books.
Yes.
I don't have my superheroes t-shirt today, but I kind of didn't think that through. But I like that one as well.
I think ahead.
Yeah, you see, you got it better. In terms of comic books, what you reading right now? Because I've got this one.
Yes.
This one is the one that you recommended me, the Spider-Man, when Peter Parker met Miles Morales, and that was a really good book.
It's so good.
What else you reading now?
I just finished reading, what did I just finish reading? The Superior Spider-Man, Spider-Venom? Superior Spider-Man. Yeah. The Superior Venom. Is... It's good. It's basically, you know, Superior Spider-Man. Yeah. Otto Octavius is in Peter Parker's body. All that jazz.
I've been through all that.
It's from that.
Already,
it's okay. I mean, I've got my review ready for that. It's gonna go up at some point. You can miss it if really and truly you can miss it. But if you want to read more about Otto, definitely read that.
I just subscribed to the Amazing Spider-Man, and basically they almost rebooted the entire series after the 10 years. There was that guy, Dan Slott, who was running it for 10 years, and they made a huge deal about like breaking the relationship of Spider-Man and Mary Jane. And I think that they kind of want to rekindle that relationship and just go back to the kind of old school Spider-Man, but at the same time bring a lot of fresh stuff and plot twists. And so I've got the 2 issues already. I've got the issue 1, and I'll show that to the camera a little bit. And I've got issue 2. I've done the review of issue 1. I haven't done the review of issue 2, but both of them, they just keep you interested. And there are some plot twists and things that change even in the second one. It's a very short comic book. But then again, at the end, I'm just like, what? Wait, why?
I want the next issue.
I want the next issue, yeah, exactly. And I like that. When comic books are like that, I really enjoy that because that just keeps me interesting all the time. So, basically, also today I want to talk about why we love superheroes, but the weather is nice, and we're sitting here, and it's really not cool, so let's roll out.
Let's roll out. The thing that's kind of got me when it comes to Venom in the movie is in the last trailer that they released, the second one rather.
Yeah.
Proportionally, when he's standing holding the dude, it looked a little weird to me.
Whereas I kind of like that because what I appreciated about this scene is that Venom is actually a lot bigger than these guys, because like Tom Hardy, well, it's, you know, puffy dude.
Yeah.
We can say that, I guess. But
Venom was massive every time. Like, one thing about Venom is that he was absolutely huge.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already heard people complaining that, oh, too much CGI. How the hell do you make Venom otherwise? Like, seriously, this is the only way you can do him.
What I will give Spider-Man 3 though is that the aesthetic look of Venom's skin, I guess you could say, was really nice. It had kind of a textured feel, whereas this one feels a bit more slimy, which I guess is probably more in line.
Well,
but I would like the texture on Spider-Man 3.
Honestly, I hated Spider-Man 3.
Yes.
You know what's my issue with Spider-Man 3 and the same with Spider-Man 2 and 1? Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire is a terrible person.
Is he?
Yeah.
Do you know him?
No, but there was a movie. There was a movie called Molly's Game.
Yeah.
And the person that's played by Michael Cena in that movie.
Michael Cera.
Yeah.
Michael Cera, whatever.
Good dude.
He is actually Tobey Maguire in real life because it's all based on true events.
Oh right.
And he's a complete douche. Like, he's just horrible to her and treats her really poorly, and like, yeah, basically.
He's basically like Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3 when he was like wearing the black suit and pretending to be cool, and oh, this is such a cringy scene though. I mean, like, everything in me, it's like
yes, I completely agree. But with the Tom Holland Spider-Man, I think it covers the whole thing. You want a slightly cocky Spider-Man, someone who's still innocent, still fresh, someone who doesn't really know what they're doing just yet.
Tom Holland is the Spider-Man I've been fighting for.
The one you've been fighting for.
Yeah, this is the proper Spider-Man. I love him. I gotta say, I absolutely love him.
I think it's definitely amazing. So far, as across the board, he's my favorite one because he's a great Peter and he's a great Spider-Man.
This is funny because we just received ice creams and we're filming all of them, like all three of us. Can you get any weirder than that? We had ice creams.
Ice cream was amazing.
We had ice creams and now we're strong in 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's a lot better, a lot nicer now. So we've got one question to answer. Why do we really love all these superheroes? Why do we read all these comic books? I'll let you start.
My initial reason for starting it was I was a kid and I liked colors, and it was just what you did as a kid. As I grew older, I grew to want to escape from reality and just go into a whole nother world.
I think the escapism is a huge part of the superhero culture. I mean, all kind of subcultures, not only superheroes, but it's all fantasy, sci-fi, you know, Star Wars and books and everything. It's let's catch this green light. Ooh, overexposed, really overexposed. Oh, okay, now the exposure is back. Like some time ago, I watched a video from PewDiePie, and he said like he doesn't like Marvel movies, which I don't blame him. You know, everyone's got their own taste and so on, and it's okay. But he said one thing, that he feels it's unhealthy to like superheroes because we idolize superheroes.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's quite right, because it's not, to me, it's not about that they're super. To me, it's more about that they are super, but although they are super, let's get to the shade. Yeah, they have faults. Yeah. They have the same things that we struggle with. Like, you know, Spider-Man is cool, right?
Yeah.
He can climb walls, fight, he's super strong. He could have got everything, money, etc. But he's got the same problems as other people, you know, he's got the school, he's got bullies, he's got all sorts of things like Iron Man, he's got drinking problems, and although they're super, they also got these flaws, and that's what makes them relatable, and that's why I think that in the first place, for example, like superheroes, because they are relatable. So yeah, I think that's the major reason why we enjoy superheroes so much.
Inspired to, I think, as well. Like, even though it's something that someone else is writing, it's also great for influence other people and like for your own stuff.
It also sets the right example, the path to follow, and it deals with all social aspects and changes, and it really appeals to these drivers.
Yeah, I think the biggest, off the top of my head, the biggest social comics really stem from the X-Men ones from the 60s, with Magneto being Malcolm X and Charles Xavier being Martin Luther King, the civil rights movements, and then that stemmed into other things such as LGBT, equal rights in general, women's rights, all these kinds of things. With X-Men, you can have an analogy for all of that.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that is just super cool.
Yeah.